now.
Should have seen him at the forum the other night.
It's passionate. Passionate.
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
Well, hey, everybody.
Hey.
And by the way, Rachel's actually happy she went before.
My name is Joe, and just off the bat, it truly is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. You did not have to take your evening to come hang out with 4 people who want to make an impact in the community. You really could have, done other things. So it really is truly an honor that y'all don't know us. You see our signs and you might hear about us, but you don't know us. And so for genuinely, I mean that it's very important and it means a lot. Well, I guess I can go ahead and get started. I've been married for 10 years to a very, very beautiful wife. I definitely outkick my coverage. I have 4 children. 3 of them are in the school district. And my wife was a teacher for a really long time. And I myself served on the PTO. I raised money for Boosterthon, left that sucker with a surplus. And so that was really great. I love our PTOs because, man, it is just such a great way to fund our schools. And so big supporter of that. But anyway, so it was some time ago, I just got a strong sense from the Lord that He wanted me to be a voice for our children and for our parents of the district, because all too often, it's just completely ignored. It's just absolutely, completely ignored. And so with kids, they're the backbone of everything we do. It really doesn't, they're the agenda item on the school board, and we just can't afford to ignore that. So, 2 ways that I really can ensure that Fort Mill schools stay strong. Because right now they are, but we want to keep them there, and I'm talking a greater level of strength. And I think we have to step into a new vision, okay? And so it's going to be emphasizing my ability to unify. I love working with people. I can work with just about anybody who will let me, because I love seeing what they're good at, pulling those things out, highlighting those, and making sure that we really can actually make productive change for our community. Because it's called a school board, but it really is more like a body, and the body really has to move as one. Because if the leg is just totally disagreeing with the arm, you're not going to find much progress. And so you've got to be able to work with everyone. I would love to work with these 4 people right here. You want to see effective change real quick? Boom. This is it. This is how you do it. But it's also going to be able to jump into my background. I work in financial education. I show people how to utilize their money to the best of their ability. And so those are things that that I do on a daily basis. It's so funny. I heard that we're $600 million in debt. That's on the debt sheet of our district. We're holding $600 million in debt. I put back in my clients' pockets over $10 million in the past 6 months. And so, it's like I want to bring that kind of thought process to this district that really gets us back on the track to winning financially and for our students. We've got to really be just jump into being good stewards of our taxpayer dollars. We've got to do that on a much greater level. And that's something I really can do. Y'all, we need vision-driven leadership on our board. And y'all, that's the voice that I could be. That's the voice that I could be for our community. And man, I just so appreciate your support. The fact is all 4 of us are up against a lot of people who are well-funded. Well-funded. They do not want us to be on this board. They do not want us to be making these decisions, and they're well funded. So we were at a forum last night. I promise I'll wrap this up. Eric, you got here's my 20 seconds, okay? Somebody just cut the mic.
Eric, how did you do that?
It's blinking. I think the battery might have died. But anyway, y'all, we were at a forum last night where you could have walked away from this forum not knowing where any of the candidates stood on all the things things that you're thinking about right now? Where do you stand on this? Where do you stand on this? And where do you stand on this? You could have easily walked away from that forum not knowing any of it from any of the candidates. So it's so important to be asking us those questions that are really pressing on your mind. And so, yeah, definitely take tonight to ask us those questions, because I think we're ready to respond with conviction, with boldness, and with a unified voice. So God bless y'all. Thank you so much for being here.